Right, it's 12 minutes to the top of the hour. Society can sometimes be very judgmental, particularly when it comes to one's looks, be it their appearance or how they speak, or even basically who they date. Now, in the play Fat Pig, it tells a story of a stereotypical young man who's somewhat attracted to the so-called perfect ladies with probably gorgeous bodies. But when Cupid strikes, he falls in love with a bright, funny, sexy young woman who happens to be plus-sized. Well, joining us in studio now is Chanelle de Jager and Colin, the leading cast members of the play Fat Pig. Good to have both of you. Welcome to
Thank you very much for having us.
All right, so I don't think this really takes much interpretation. Colin, you're the stud, and Chanelle, which they have to pad you up, you're the Fat Pig.
Yes, they actually paired me up to a size 52. And I must say, it's quite a challenge to seduce the likes of Colin.
Well done.
She's gorgeous, even in her fat suit. It's very, very easy to fall in love with her.
We can sit here and laugh about it, I mean, because that's what happened behind the scene, but this is such a real story.
Absolutely.
I mean, Colin, this must ring true to so many audience members that sit there watching this.
Of course. You know, the thing is the playwright, Neil LaBute, who's an internationally renowned playwright. He wrote Nurse Betty and several other films as well. Great playwright. He himself has battled with weight all of his life. So the issues that he deals with are very, very serious. The play, however, isn't serious. The play is extremely funny.
Yeah.
Because, and like all good comedy, it deals with real issues. You know, things that make you think. And that's what's great about this play. The audiences come and they have a great laugh, but then it kind of sits with you for a week or two afterwards, and you start thinking about the message in the play.
You think about society and what humans are like and how critical we actually are.
Exactly.
Chanelle, what's it like for you? I mean, when you put that suit on and you become this grossly obese character, because I imagine, well, there you go. That's what you look like on the
That's
play.
basically what happens.
That's what happens.
We laugh. We eat.
But what's it like for you? What is it like being in this costume and being this character?
Well, we had such a brilliant director, and she taught me to actually embrace her warmth and her kindness and her bubbliness. So when I put it on, I think about melting caramel and ice cream and all the comfort stuff, and then it sparks things in my soul, and then I can play. I can play her.
Yeah,
you can play
absolutely.
Does it change your perceptions, however? I mean, when you sort of finish playing this character and you get out the costume and you're back to your normal size, do you almost feel a little sense of relief?
I feel hot.
But that's just the theatre lights.
I know. But Colin, I mean, with this comes, I suppose, the storyline, which we really need to look at, is that because you fall in love with her, and this is now your girlfriend, everybody's criticizing and laughing at you.
Exactly, and that's what the play is about. Is you know, essentially, Tom is the character that I play. He meets his soulmate. He falls in love with this woman, and then the play explores whether he can actually deal with the pressure that society and his work colleagues put on him.
It teaches us to be careful what we say about people with diseases or you know, anything, because we don't know what's going on behind closed doors. We don't know how true that love can possibly be. In this case, it was very true, and it's very sad.
Absolutely. This play really holds a mirror up to society and says, "You are ugly." Society, you know.
Society.
Yeah.
So this is, we've killed the word adaptation, because it's not an adaptation. It is the original play that's just been put on by a South African cast.
Yes.
The American, the writer, producers, and everything like that, have they seen the South African production as yet? Are there intentions to show it to them?
No,
Nothing
I
like
don't think
that.
so. Look, I mean, this play has been a hit all over the world. It's been put on everywhere from Los Angeles to New York to London, UK to Hong Kong. It's been put on all over the world, and you know, and every city has had, you know, a hit production of this play, which is also what's so amazing about having this opportunity. Is we don't often as actors get to work with material that's so current. This play, in fact, is about to go into another run on Broadway. It started off Broadway and it won a Critics' Choice Award, and now it's going into a run on Broadway. And there's been several huge names that have worked through it, including the guy who played me in America was Jeremy Piven, so big shoes to fill.
Exactly. I mean, that is an incredible actor.
Yeah.
Which other South Africans are in this production?
Right, there is the two of us, obviously. Then Leanne Summers, who also produced the play, is she plays my ex-girlfriend and work colleague. And then Clayton Boyd, who is fresh back from the States, a South African actor, and he plays the How would you put it politely, Chanelle?
Well, what people sometimes really think is a reflection of that.
Yeah.
You think sometimes, sis man, how can he say
He
that?
doesn't hold back. He
But
just says it like it is.
He speaks the truth.
Yeah.
He's one of those characters. He's, for me, actually, I think my favorite character in the play. He's incredibly funny.
Yeah, you almost sometimes you could be like him in real life.
Yeah,
eh? Just say
exactly.
what you want to say
Exactly,
and just move on. So where is it showing? How much longer is it on for? Give us some details.
We are here until the 5th of May.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, and we're on at the Old Mutual Santon Square Theatre.
All right.
Every
Theatre on the
night
Square.
except Sundays and Mondays.
Yeah, every night, 8:15, Old Mutual Theatre on the Square. And then on a Saturday, there's a matinee as well at 5
Saturday
o'clock.
matinee, 5 o'clock and 8:30.
5 and 8:30. Yes.
Fantastic. Well, I wish you the best of luck with it.
Thank you so much.
I actually think I must come and see this myself and
must.
just get the reality of life. But I just want to see this hookup. I really do. And then what happens at the end? I suppose you'll leave us in suspense. Chanelle de Jager, cast member of Fat Pig, and Colin also from Fat Pig. Go out there, get your tickets if you're in the Johannesburg area. Any intentions to take it around the country? I have to ask that.
Well, we already have done a run in Cape Town. This is already the second.
All right,
run
so
of
this
the
is
play.
just Joburg, Cape Town,
Yeah.
and hopefully cover the rest of the country.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a break. We'll be with you after this. Stay tuned.